everybody, this is Juliet from E-Commerce Problem Solvers. I'm actually going to show you how to put everything together so you can start working and finding your own deals. I'm going to do a brief video here on how to, just in general, like if you're looking for yourself something you want to keep, and I will show you how I found one of the properties, and I'll show you the property. Okay. So I bought this property, and I bought it like a year ago. Originally I was working to sell it right away. And I've pulled out a whole bunch of the trees and done a whole bunch of work, so it looks a lot different now. I'll put on a new roof and some other things. But I bought this house, and it's 1,600 square feet. And as you can see, they're estimating it at about $161,000. And I will show you. I actually bought this property for $100. So I'm going to show you. Now, usually with these kind of properties, what happens is you find out, there's other problems along the way. Like this was actually listed for $48,000 when I bought it. We had negotiated it down to like $27,000, and then we ran into the title issues. So I'm going to show you that when I bought this property, sales analysis, you can see that I bought the property for $100. Okay, now I wanted to give you the technique, because this is actually how I found this property. I went on Zillow. I did a simple Zillow search, and I have to tell you that I search on Zillow probably once or twice a month, I guess. But I'm not in like full acquisition mode anymore. I'm actually now looking for a different type of deal, which I'll show you how to do too. Okay, so what I do is I choose, because it depends. As I said, I pay about 50% or less for my real estate that I'm keeping. Pardon me. And so here you have, this is like, not quite my range, hold on. Yeah, right around there. I mean, I'll go anywhere from here to here, as long as, there's profit in it. Now, you go up under, if you remember in the video, I told you go up under the more, and you always want to choose the 2,000 square feet as a minimum lot size, because that will eliminate mobile homes and properties where they forgot to list that it was a mobile home. And so then we have the home type. Now I'm only looking for houses here. I mean, look at the difference if I add manufactured. It's a lot more to choose from. But I'm really looking for not mobile homes. And again, what happens is here you're going to find there's going to still be a whole bunch of mobile homes. Like this one I know, because I went in, well, I'll show you. I went in and looked at it. And it says that it's a 55 and older community. You never go with the 55 and older community. And the reason why you don't go with the 55 and older community is because the resale values are very low. And then on this one, obviously they didn't put that it was a mobile home, because it also talks about the lot rent of $400 a month. So you want to stay away from, and be, careful. Make sure that you're researching stuff like that, because you don't want to get stuck with a 55 and older community. So here's another one. It's mobile home. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not a mobile home. It's a concrete block. Okay. So let's see. It's a quaint home located in the country, just minutes from Mission, and title would be conveyed with a quitclaim deed. Okay. So in order to get insurable title on this, you may have to do a quiet title action like I'm doing on the house. But let's see what the home value is. See, the home value on this one's only around 21, and it's 37,000. I know some of the prices here are crazy. But you can see that one, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. I do think that in the long run, this is going to be, if I were buying something to hold and keep for a long time and it looked in better condition, then, you know, I may have done that. Again, here's another one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a mobile home. Yeah, okay. And you'll learn your area, and this is a good thing to do. Okay, so let's say that, what was that one? Let's say I'm going to buy this property, okay? Now, this one is $29,000. It is an investment opportunity, but it's an acre, fenced front and back. It's fenced, which is huge. So this is actually something I'm probably going to be looking at because I know this area and what is happening in that area, and that's another thing you should kind of be paying attention. Okay, so what's the home value? So they're estimating the value here to be at 90, right? And then you say, well, why would they sell it for 29? Well, the chances are it's either owned by a bank, but let's go find out. Let's go find out. Okay, so you're looking for the tax history, right? And that's where you're going to find the county website. This is a different county. See what I mean by they're different? Okay. Okay, just because I'm just going by my own past history. It's Buckboard Trail and Land Trust number, you know, and it happens to be the address. So this may be somebody who passed away and the property was in trust. Yeah, and it looks like it was a warranty deed, and it's probably to a family member, or even to, you know, somebody knew they were getting sick. And yeah, so because it's an acre and because of where it is, this would be one that I'm probably gonna contact. There we go. Okay, I'm not interested in sharing it that way. Okay, so now what you're going to do, right, is now you've negotiated the price. Let me say they want $29,000. You are from 15,000 or whatever you choose to do. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to use this contract. Now this is if you're buying it to keep it. See, if I'm buying it just to flip it to another investor, I use whole different criteria looking for those properties, and I'll show that to you in another video. But you're going to put the name of the seller, which would be that Buckboard Trail Company, your name, the county, and then here's where you can start to put the legal description of the address. Now the legal description here, every county is just a little different, so give me just 1 second. So here is the legal address. It's Lake Pierce Ranchettes, 5th Ad Phase 01. So that will go in this legal description part. And then you're going to put the actual address of the property. And you're going to make sure that you include everything. Everything that comes with the house. The appliances, the wall fixtures. I'm telling you, people will take the craziest stuff. I had somebody move out with an air conditioning thermostat. You know, go figure. Any personal property, that is excluded, something that they're not including. You want to make sure you put in there. You're going to write down the purchase price. You're going to do the escrow. I would just give it to the buyer in this case if there's no agent or anything. And so the $100, and then their address, or if you want title, and you want a warranty deed from this person, then you want to make sure and pay for the title insurance and do it through a title company. And the phone number, how many days will be in effect, the agent within this many days of the effective date. Well, you're not going to give any more of a deposit on this one. I mean, it depends on how badly you want the deal. Then financing loan amount, that's I'll show you how to do hard money later. And then the balance that will be due at closing. So you're going to just put everything that would be due at closing, meaning the sales price. And then the time for acceptance, give them a couple of days so they can make up their mind. You're going to cross this out because there's not going to be any financing unless you're going that way, or unless you talk the seller into financing for you, and you can actually pay more for the property if the seller's financing for you. The title evidence, as long as if you're doing a quick claim deed, you don't need this, but you want to run at least a basic background title search. You're going to write your closing date. Let me see. You're just going to go through and fill out the form like I had talked about before. There are certain things. Now, if you wanted to assign it, well, okay. If you wanted to assign it, where's the assignability? Totally blind, missed that. Okay, assignability, check one only. Buyer may assign and therefore release liability under the contract. You always want to check that. You always want to do your best to have that. Okay, because you don't want to get trapped in something. Because what if somebody offers you really nice money for this deal? I mean, why wouldn't you sell it unless it's something that's personal for you? Anyway, so that is how you can put it together in order to find a deal. Now, this is a deal if you were finding it like the 50% off like I was talking about. I will do my next video. I'm actually going to show you the research technique and the way you would do this. This similar technique, let's say with this property, you buy it for $29 and you're going to turn around and sell it to another investor for $50. Or even, let's make it less. You buy it for $30 and you're going to sell it to some investor for $35. Well, you never have to close on it. They're just buying it for $35 and you get your portion at the closing when they actually buy the property. And I'll show you that in the next video. So look, you all take care and have a great day. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If you want me to explain something or I didn't explain it properly, please leave a comment below. I will get back to you. And I will even do videos. So anyway, you all have a great day. Take care. Don't forget to make 2018 everything you want it to be.